Greetings all, Ferrari Man 601 here. Welcome back to F1 2017. Welcome back to another classic race. Today we are in the Ferrari 412 T2 from 1995 at a very wet and soggy Circuit de Villeneuve in Montreal, Canada. The Ferrari 412 T2, it won the 1995 Canadian Grand Prix in the hands of Jean Alesi. However, that was a hot and sunny day in Montreal. Today, for qualifying anyway, we have got heavy rain. This is going to be fun. Let's go to the track. Let's see if we can just get the car into the corner at all. Look at this. Full lock just to get the thing around the corner. Tons of short shifting and sideways all the way down the short squirt into the first chicane. Unbelievable amount of standing water on the circuit. I have no ability right now to attack the racetrack in any way. I'm just sliding around trying to survive. That's the first sector done and dusted. Look, just sliding off into the sunset. Into the hairpin. This is going to be quite perilous, even though the speed is low. Just the back straight and the start-finish straight to go, with a little chicane in between. At least we get very nice V12 sounds. Larson has set the pole position time. It's the Wall of Champions. We tag it. No damage that I can discern. And to the line, that's a 137.501, I believe, which is good for what? P10, and that is not 10th overall, that is P10 in Class 2, which means we are right at the back of the grid.
Set then, so that just leaves the race itself. Join us tomorrow, where we'll be live with all the action. And until then, it's goodbye. Yeah,
although we are only about, well, less than a tenth off of P9 in the MP44, but in the dry, the 412T is faster than the MP44 by quite a margin, so I hope it's dry tomorrow because I can't really get any worse than this. We are at the back. The two F2004 starting first and second, followed by the Ferrari F2002, the Red Bull RB6, and the second F2002. F2007 doing good for itself all the way up in P6. He's followed immediately by the two MP423s, and then here, Belousov here in the second RB6. He is typically slow, and he is slow today. Calabresi in the F2007 in P10. He's the last of the Class 1 runners. And then we go down to the Class 2 guys. We're only really concerned with Class 2 here today, but it would be nice if we could challenge up front. But all of that is dependent upon what the weather does. Hopefully it's dry during the race, but we're going to find out in a few moments. Welcome to the grid in Montreal, and just as I had hoped, it is a bright, sunshiny, clear day. We're going to be running on slicks. Hopefully, we're going to be able to make some inroads on the guys in front. Starting from the back, I can't get any worse than this. So, looking on the bright side, we have only to gain here today. To the formation lap. Of course, we'll have to wait a little while before everybody gets set off here. And off we go.
Right, let's get the car up to temperature on this lap. We're learning the gears, so go through them all if you can.
Well, we're going to get a chance to get a good long look at the circuit here and a good long look at our competitors. Car's responding normally to my inputs. Green flags are up at all the marshalling posts. Getting some good temperature in the brakes and working on the tires. Temperatures are nominal everywhere else on the car. Get our hood set up for the race start, get our mixture set up. And computer takes over for the grid sequence. Will be the last car on the grid, so we're expecting to start almost immediately thereafter. We take up our P20 grid position here, a long way away from start finish. And here we go. Decent start, pretty equal to everybody else around us. We get a slightly better second phase of the start, and they overtake the MP44 immediately going up the inside here. This is always a risky proposition, and it doesn't yield us anything, but it doesn't lose us anything either.
Well done, mate. Nice start.
+1 position from the start. I will say the traction is much better in the dry. Very hot into the chicane, a little bit of contact there, no damage. And we gain another position. We've got a lot more straight line speed than the MP44, who is putting the block on me. Got the inside line into the hairpin, which is not necessarily the most opportune position, but we get the spot. Lots of wheel spin there out of the hairpin. Up into P17 overall, P7 in class. Our next target is Levasseur in the not the MV4, the FW18. Snatched the brakes there into the second corner and picked up some understeer per result. Doesn't hurt us too badly. We are making slight inroads here on the FW18. We'll get a tow down the straight. If we don't get him into the hairpin, we should get him before the chicane at the end of the lap. But we're going to try him into the hairpin. He's still there alongside us, but we make it work. Sometimes you got to stake your claim on a piece of real estate. All right, so 2 of 18 laps are now in the books. We're up into P16 overall, P6 in class. FW14B of Isumi is our next target. V12 in our car, V10 in his car. Very similar to the V10 and the FW18 that we just overtook, so I'm optimistic. Sikalski apparently has some sort of mechanical problem. He's in one of the MP44s, well behind us by this point. Shouldn't be a concern. That was very out of shape. We hold it together. Looking a little bit, and Izumi into turn 1. Not close enough to attempt a maneuver. Fuel delta is plus 2.42. We're running in mix 3. We'll have to do a little bit of fuel management toward the end, but we are okay for the moment. See if we can get a tow down the backstretch a little bit. Definitely not close enough, though, to try anything into the chicane. Close enough for another tow down start finish. In a slightly better position this time. He goes inside to go defensive. Forces us outside. That was very heads up on his part, but it was not enough to defend his position up into P15, P5 in class. Fuel delta is plus 2, almost exactly. We've got the second FW18 and the second FW14B in our sights. So far, I am pleased with our overall pace. We are making up ground. And working lap 6 of 18. It's almost time to take stock of how the car is doing. Look at the tire wear. It is minimal. That is very good, very encouraging. We'll be able to keep attacking. Temperatures look good. Engine sitting there at 127C. It's 1% gearbox wear. No problem. Gap to car behind.
Izumi behind. Okay, the gap behind is 1.3 seconds.
All right, 1.3.
Last lap was a 1 minute 23.8.
All right, that is good. 1.3 seconds to Izumi behind us. He is under control. Beautiful. Pulling away half a second a lap. Guys in front of us are in a little scrap of their own. Please continue slowing each other down. I would love to take both of your positions. Williams on Williams, V10 on V10. delta is plus 1.44. Have a good tow here. Already gaining on the back of Murray. Pull out, see if we can get him. Yes, easily. He's trying up the inside. He thinks better of that. That would only have ended in disaster. Working on lap 8. Copen's in the second FW18. Feel like I should be quicker than him. Maybe fighting with the other Williams was slowing him down a little bit, but looks like he's getting slightly better drive out of the corners. Slightly better than him under braking, it appears. Do those differences cancel each other out, though? We're going to find out. Not quite close enough to take advantage of the slipstream. Driver behind.
Murray behind. The gap behind us is 1.0 seconds. The time last lap was a 1:23.7.
All right. So Murray is within DRS range, although that doesn't matter. Fuel delta is plus 0.89. I have to think about dialing the engine back within another couple of laps. If we can't get by the Williams, we're going to have to go into fuel save mode. Working lap 9 of 18, this is the halfway mark. Definitely going to be thinking about the faster cars coming up to lap us before too long. That can always shake things up for we, the midfield runners. Our tire situation still good, very good. Temperatures are fine. Gearbox 1% wear. Car is performing very well.
The gap to the car behind is 2.2 seconds.
2.2 seconds to the car behind. That gap is well under control. Meanwhile, Larson resets fastest lap, 1:15.504. Our best lap up there in the top right, 1:21.760. Shows you the difference between an F2004 and a 412T. I don't think we're going to be making any in-ground here on the Williams in front.
Mix 2. Fuel to mix 2.
And now they're telling me, fuel to mix 2. Not quite yet. Within another lap or so, we'll have to do it. flag, blue flag. It's the F2004 coming up to lap us. Now where's Letourneau? It'd be really cool to do something to him on home soil. We're gonna have to give up our charge for P13. P14 I think is where it's gonna remain. Go in the mix one. Flag. I am quite amazed that we're not getting any sort of yellow flag intervention, safety car intervention. Usually that's a very common thing here in Canada. Speaking of Canada, and here he is, Letourneau. Let's hit him. Yes, we hit him. Let's make his day difficult. Yes. We harried him as much as we could. Couldn't do any damage to his car, but that'll be for another day. Now we've got a yellow flag. Howard Clark is out of the race. That's going to be a position for us. Up into P13. Driver behind.
Murray behind. Our gap behind is 0.9 seconds. The time last lap was a 1 minute 22.7.
See, I'm saving fuel here and I'm losing time to Murray behind us. Blue flag, blue flag. The F2002 is making his way through. Left the inside open, or the outside rather, and you go to the inside. All right.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
5 laps of fuel remaining. Fuel delta is plus 0.51.
Gap to car in front is 4.6 seconds.
Full race update.
You have P13, P13. Cockpit's ahead. Okay, gap ahead is 4.6 seconds. Murray behind. The gap is less than a second.
Got blue flags.
After these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. 5 laps till the end.
Being shown blue flags. Where is the guy behind? There he is. It's the RB6.
Okay, the gap behind is 6.3 seconds.
Look at that. The Williams snuck his way past. We're going to go get him. There you go. Eat my virtual dust. It does go to show you, though, that fighting for P13 even can be a little bit of a strategy game. Going to be getting blue flags again before too long. Larson sets fastest lap at a 1:15 dead. Under attack from the Williams behind. Laps of fuel remaining. We're right there on that buffer zone between having enough fuel and not having enough fuel. Larson at 1:14.797 now. Will say I do like this 412, but it's a little frustrating in the traction zones. Just doesn't really hook up with the tarmac as quickly as I would like. But it does have a V12, and it sounds very nice all the while. Tire wear still very minimal. More wear on the rears due to the amount of wheel spin that we're getting out of most corners. Trying to control it as best I can with my throttle application, but still the wear is going to be there. Ari Larson has won the race, so this will be our final lap. Consolidate our position. Blue flag now? Come on. Anyway, to the line.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Fermé.
We finished third in class. Not bad. On the podium in class, that's pretty good performance. To Parc Fermé.
Welcome then to the podium, our top three drivers. What a great effort from them today in a very difficult race.
Nice look at that F2004.
that's it for today's Grand Prix, and from Ant and I, it's goodbye, and see you again next time.
And our overall results here. Marie Larsen wins the race over Jay Letourneau in the twin F2004s. The F2002s follow them home. Julian Quesada and Kurt Valmuller in the other 2002. P5 for Lucas Roth in the RB6, and Alain Forest in the MP423 in P6, Jonas Schiffer in P7 in the F2007, P8 Igor Correa in the other MP423, P9 Belousov in the RB6. He's always so far off the pace, and he continues to basically secure that reputation. He might be Daniel Kvyat after all. P10, Callisto Calabresi in the second F2007. We get into the Class 2 runners now. Santiago Moreno wins the class in the MP413. Coppens in the FW18 P12. We could not fight with him. And here we are, P13. One Ferrari man in the 412 T2. Alex Murray behind us in the 14B, Naota Izumi in P15 in the other 14B, so we definitely, comprehensively, were faster than the 14Bs. Levasseur in the FW18 P16, P17 Atille in the other 412 T2, absolutely nowhere, and Estosari in the MP44. Mikalski in the other MP44, and then DNF for Howard Clark in the MP413. So that was a free position for us. So overall, P13 in Class P3. I will take that as a reasonable performance here today. So all in all, not too bad. Hope you liked that one. For Ironman 601 saying thank you very much for watching, and we will see you soon.